All right, people, we are back, man. It's official. UFC 268, New York is in the books. We're back, bro. Shit, where do I even start? Amazing trip. It was always great to go travel for fights and experience the whole thing. You know, got to New York Wednesday evening. No, not even Wednesday afternoon, like 4 o'clock. Shit, did we? I can't even remember. We got there sometime Wednesday evening. Got all our shit situated. Man, dog, my girl placed this in the perfect hotel just on luck, bro. We're right across the street from Madison Square Garden. We're at the Stewart Hotel, right? We're at the Stewart Hotel. I stayed at the Stewart Hotel from Wednesday to Friday, and then from Friday I stayed at my grandma's because she stays in downtown Manhattan, and so Wednesday, so we got there, go straight to the Stewart Hotel. I'm like, damn, we're placed right here. I see everybody's staying at the Stewart Hotel. Kamaru's whole team, Justin Gaethje, all of Ali Abdelaziz's fighters. Francis Ngannou was there at the Stewart. I saw Francis. I saw Marvin Vettori. I saw Kayla Harrison. Who else am I? Anyways, I saw all those people. You know, I saw all them chilling. So that was dope. That we placed right there, right across the street from Madison Square Garden. So then that was Wednesday night, and I saw all these people, right? Or not all of them Wednesday night, but I saw Francis Wednesday. I saw my pana Joey, and Marty, and Javier all stayed there. Just luckily, I'm walking through. I'd like double take back. Boom, I see them. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, Javi, boom, said what's up, dapped them up. I was like, you guys are staying here? So they got there Thursday. So I saw them Thursday night, and I was like, oh shit. So yeah, man, we just got she placed us in the perfect hotel, bro. Like for real, that hotel, and it's for the jug. Like during the week, it's like $80 a night during the week. And it's a nice hotel. It's a cool, decent hotel. It's a nice hotel, you know. But yeah, that was cool. So that was Wednesday. Got there, went to Times Square, checked it out a little bit, just walked through. It was a little cold, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to, like, you got to do it moving out there because it's cold. Thursday, slept in, you know, had to get the schedule right. Slept in, didn't move in, hit to the Statue of Liberty, got some sick shots of the Statue of Liberty, went to the 9/11 little, you know, memorial thing, and then at night we went to the Empire State Building, which was really dope. Empire State Building was probably my favorite for this trip. Maybe Statue of Liberty. The statue was pretty cool too to see, like, up close and personal like that. You know what I mean? I saw it as a kid before, and it was dope. But I don't really remember it. I was a kid, you know. But saw that. So then Friday comes, the weigh-ins, you know what I'm saying? I go and we went and knocked out something earlier Friday, and then we went we went inside the memorial. That's what it was. And no disrespect, but I just don't, you know, I don't ever want to do that ever again. That was just dark and gloomy and just depressing, and it just kind of killed our moods, you know what I'm saying? We both were kind of like depressed and sad after that. It's scary. It was like, it's just sad seeing all that shit. It's just surrounded by a bunch of death and like tragedy and shit. So it was real sad. Anyways, we go to the weigh-ins. Check this out. The weigh-ins started at 5. Doors opened at 4. Started at 5. So I'm trying to figure out. It's not exactly at Madison Square Garden. It's at this little other theater like that's attached to Madison. And so me and Bailey are like walking around and trying to figure out. We see these UFC employees. I'm like, oh shit! And we just started following them. They're going through these cuts. I was following them. I had my backpack, my camera on me, and I'm following them. And then I asked them, I was like, you guys trying to go to the weigh-ins too? And they're like, oh, we're employees. We're trying to figure out where we're going. I was like, oh, shit. So we just followed them through the cuts and got in and skipped the line. We didn't have to show our tickets, our IDs, nothing, or our vaccine passports or nothing. We just skipped the line and got through the cut. Like, boom, we're in there. And I'm in there with my camera. I'm in the weigh-ins with my camera. They never let that. I don't know if maybe this time they just happen to allow it, but I still skipped the line anyways. But, like, I got in there with my camera, so I got beautiful shots. I'll show y'all. I got beautiful shots of at the weigh-ins, bro. I'll show all my favorite, like my top shots. I got some dope ones of Rose, some dope ones of Bobby Green, Kamaru, Colby Covington, Anthony Smith, Chael Sonnen, bro. Like beautiful shots, like of all these people. You know what I'm saying? Which was dope. I got videos of the weigh-ins. Like it was a dope thing. It's like one of my favorite weigh-ins that I've only been to a few, but like. Just because I got the camera in, I was able to stand up and get dope shots. I figured out how to turn it to sport so you could just... It was just shot after shot, right? You know what I'm saying? So I got hella dope shots, and I didn't figure that part out to the end, which sucked, but it is what it is. I got some cool ones of Gaethje, cool ones of Chandler, just dope shots of everybody. And yeah, it was cool to have my camera in there, you know what I mean? It was hella fun. And then, so that's Friday night, and then Friday night I went to a bar. I had my first drink for the first time in a couple years, you know what I'm saying? Since the Conor fight, cause you know, I quit, I stopped after the Conor fight cause I got in trouble, you know, but, so I had my first drink with her and shit, drank some tequila, it was cool, got a little tipsy, I missed that feeling, I like that little buzz, you know what I'm saying? It was nice. Then we went home, chilled, and boom, night's over. Saturday, fight day, we go to Central Park, knock some shit out, get some Chinese food, hit the fights, get in at the very first night. The very first fight is CJ Vergara, Ode Osborne. I missed that fight actually. I was in line. I heard everything that was going on. I wasn't paying attention. I was at the merch booth getting shirts for us. So I got the shirts. Boom. Second fight comes Melsick. This Melsick cat, bro. Melsick Bagdasarian dude. I don't know what it is about him. I don't know who he is or where he came from or like what fights he came from, but that motherfucker had pull in the arena. I'm talking the very first fight. Arena's not filled out, but everyone was screaming for this fool. I don't know where he's from or like he's from fighting out of Glendale. Yeah, they said he's fighting out of Cali. I was thinking he was from New York because like the fans he had in there, bruh, they went crazy for him. They went crazy for this fool. And I was impressed because I was like, this fool, I knew it. I was like, this is either his first fight or his second fight. And he had hella people rooting for him. So I was like, man, I don't know who this cat is. Somebody fill me in or something. But I don't know why they went. He had stupid amount of fans in there, bro. Like hella people were going dumb for him in there. And I was like very impressed. Like, wow, this dude got... Because the arena's not full at that time. You know, people don't show up till the main card, really. And... he had hella fans in there for as little amount of people that were in there, which I was very impressed by. And then the next fight, the heavyweight fight, Dustin Jacoby, John Allen, was a fun fight. Dustin Jacoby got that, beat John Allen. It was just just a regular, like, not the most entertaining, but a cool fight. And then we had John Vellante, Chris Barnett. That was a fun fight. I got the clips. I got clips starting basically right here from John Vellante on. John Vellante came out heavy, man. I think this is his last fight too. He retired, but he's just big, you know. Chris Barnett's explosive. His intro was sick, man. He came out dancing, hella juice. Like, Chris Barnett is a fun guy. Even the last fight, I recognized that this dude's a fun guy. But yeah, he was out there, did a fucking spinning, like, wheel kick, knocked John Vellante out and just took it out and just retired him. But at the end, it was really cool because he was like, when he you know, got his little post-fight speech, he had John come over, you know, he's like, fuck that, you know, had them both. So they both got kind of an interview in the last you know, little thing, which I felt was very respectful because his last fight. And then at the end of the night, when I went to the hotel to meet Rose and all them and shit, John Vellante was walking out. I just dapped him up and was like, thanks, man, for everything. Because he's had fun fights, win or lose. He's had fun fights, knocked out or getting knocked out, you know, knocking people out or getting knocked out. So, fun fights. So I just said, thanks, man. I appreciate, you know, because it's like, bro, you got to, like, you know, John Vellante's not the most popular dude, but, like, I hope he knows, like, as a fight fan and as, like, a, you know, a fan of the sport, like, I feel like people are, you should show gratitude and gratefulness for these fighters that put on shows for us and you know, put their health on the line for us just to watch and get for just pure entertainment for us outside, you know, at home. So I thought that was cool that I got to dap him. I felt pretty cool about that. Jesus. 1 second. I apologize. And then And then we got Ian Gary, Jordan Williams. Fun fight. Ian Gary's making his UFC debut, coming from Dublin, Ireland. You know, he's 23 years old, which is it's nerve-wracking because he's 23 years old. You know, I feel like that's a little young to come to the UFC. I feel like it's real hard to... Once you get to the big leagues, bro, you can't go backwards, really. You know what I'm saying? Unless you get cut and then you come back. But you have to put on a massive performances if you get cut to come back. So it's like, but he did cool. He was kind of getting beat up, to be honest. I got a picture with Ian too at the end. I'll show y'all. He's kind of getting beat up by Jordan Williams, but Jordan Williams starts slowing down. He was his output was crazy. He's throwing everything into his shots, and he was kind of beating him up a little bit everywhere. But the way Ian put Jordan down in the end of the first round, literally last seconds of the first round, bro. Like, I don't know what. It was the last seconds of the first round. He like slipped and was like poop, and just put him down. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful finish the way he put him out. Like, it was beautiful. I'll show y'all. I got the clip and everything. It was beautiful, man. The way he put Jordan Williams out. But before that, he was getting beat up. So this is a very good learning experience for him, I feel. He had a good little post-fight speech at the end, which was cool. But yeah, Ian Gary has a lot of work to do, in my opinion. And then we have Edmund Shabazian, Nasruddin Imavov. Feel bad for Edmund. He's on a three-fight losing skid now. It's crazy because he went from 11-0 to 11-3. You know what I'm saying? And like, he had all this hype. He, all the momentum behind him. Everybody was like, everybody was just, on him. He trained with Ronda as a kid. He was coming up with Ronda and all. And it's just he just can't get it together, and he's not putting it together, and he got beat up. I don't know if I have clips of this fight. I believe maybe I might not. I'll find out. But he just got beat up. He's not putting it together. He's still got time. It's not like he's getting knocked out and like beat his ass. He got put in a crucifix though, and lost in a crucifix. I think I do got the clip. I'll show. We'll see. But he got put in a crucifix and put out. I believe in the second round. Let's see. Let me see. What was it? I think it was in the second round. Yeah, it was in the second round. Got put in a crucifix and put out. Not put out, but, I had to stop. He couldn't stop the strikes, and they were nice elbows. Had him busting open. And then, the fight after that, Phil Hawes, Chris Curtis. I definitely have that clip because Chris Curtis, I'm friends with Chris Curtis on Facebook, and he has been lately voicing his opinion, I believe, on like why he hasn't made it to the UFC. I guess he went in the Contender Series and he finally got a contract. This was, finally got a shot. Showed up, beat Phil Hawes, was a very impressive win. Phil Hawes was going off on him at first. Not like he was rocking him or shit like that, but he was just beating him up, tagging him. Chris Curtis couldn't find it. And then Chris hit him with a shot and then fucking kneed him in the stomach and put him down and finished him. And it's a great win for him, to be honest, and they said he had to he worked, he's worked his ass off to get to the UFC. And yeah, it's a good win for him. It's a good win, good debut. His post-fight speech was beautiful. I feel like he gained a lot of fans about that, and he's finally getting his paid, his dues. Like, he's paid his dues. He's been voicing his opinion. He's finally in the big leagues, and he showed up. He did his job, and he won. So it makes me happy for him because I've seen him on Facebook and him voicing his opinion about, like, man, all these weak-ass people get, not like that, but, like, just, I'm paraphrasing, but, like, just saying, like, all these people, like, getting these shots, these weak-ass people getting these shots, and, like, all the work and shit he's put into this sport, and hard dedication, blood, sweat, tears, and now he finally gets a shot, and then you take out someone like Phil Hawes. Beautiful on you, Chris. So it's all respect and love for that man. I'm happy for him because I've been friends with him for the past 4 or 5 years on Facebook, and I've been seeing all his posts, and I've been watching his growth. So it's cool to finally see him. Now we have Ally Quinta, Bobby Green. Fucking Bobby Green, man. He's just on another level right now, bro. He should be on like a 6-fight win streak, I feel like, bro. Because, like, look, Bobby Green, he lost to that one dude in his last fight, Rafael Fiziev. But before that, he's on a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he should be on a 5-fight win streak right now, man. But he KO'd Al Quinta in the first round. You know, everybody in there was rocking with Al, you know, because, you know, New York and shit. But in my head, I was like, man, this is because, man, Bobby Green's on another level right now. Fights with his hands down. He finds shots. He slips shots real well. And just, he's really good. Throws T-kicks, front kicks real good. Pushes off. Man, his angles are good. He switches stance. He switches stance with his hands down. It's just, he's on another level right now. And Bobby Green is doing fantastic things. And he put Al Quinta down. And Al looked in physically great shape. He hadn't fought in 2 years, which is crazy because I thought, man, what was his last fight? Was it Cowboy? Okay. Oh, yeah, he fought Dan Hooker and Donald. So he lost to both of those fights. So it was October and then May 4th of 2019. So his last fight was May of 2019 to Cowboy, and he lost. And now he fought Bobby Green. He's on a 3-fight losing skid right now. Which is whatever. Look at the people that he lost to. Bobby Green, Dan Hooker, Donald Cerrone. And Donald at that time was still Donald, you know, like, so I mean, we'll see what happens. You know, he got finished. He hadn't fought he wasn't active like that. It's not like he was looking terrible. He just got hit and dropped and put down. You know, he got clipped. Bobby Green is really good at touching you, bro. He's really good at touching you and not getting touched. He's a beautiful fighter, man. Like, if you're a fan of like defense and then offense, like he's defense and then offense. It's like, it's a beautiful, his striking is beautiful. And just his style of fighting is just amazing. He's what, you know, it really is. And I got that clip too. I'll show you guys, man. That was a beautiful performance by Bobby Green, man. I'm really impressed with him in these last this last year and a half. Like, his performances have been incredible, just incredible performances. So shout out to Bobby Green. I got one of my favorite shots of the night because he came out Joker in the weigh-ins. He came out Jokered up. I'll show you guys. He came out Jokered up with his face, you know, and everything. And I had some beautiful shots of him at the weigh-ins. And then we have the main event of the prelims, and that is Alex Pereira and Andreas Michelitis, which was a very fun fight. And Andreas immediately went to go take him down. Took Alex Pereira down in the first round. Kept taking him down. It was like, kept trying to shoot for the shots. And then Alex started defending the takedowns, you know. But at first he got taken down, was put on his back, and I was like, this is what you have to do to beat this man. You know what I mean? And then he got taken down. And then the second round, same thing is going back and forth. He's trying to stop takedowns. It's a lot of fence fighting. And then he throws this fucking beautiful, in the end of the second round, man, he throws this beautiful flying knee, like a little flying knee, clips him, puts his ass down, knocked him out in the end of the second round, man. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful finish. Great way to start your UFC career, you know, great UFC debut. And to silence, like, the critics, like, wondering, like, well, can we just take him? Because he did get taken down. But he fucking persevered through it, and fucking flying knee dude and took his ass out. You know what I'm saying? I'll play that clip too. It's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful flying knee. And then, man, here we go. Pay-per-view card, bro. Pay-per-view card kicks off. It's goddamn Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler, because they separated. At first, he was the third fight of the night, which would have been Justin, Rose, Kamaru. So they wanted to give Trevor Whitman some breaks, you know, some time. So they kicked it off, Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler. And let me tell you something. Fight of the year for sure. Hands down, fight of the year. Round of the year, first round, for sure. Hands down, for sure. It was just incredible. But they both came out, and they came out crazy. Michael Chandler came out, and he threw his own deadly-ass leg kicks. Boom, boom. Low calf kicks on Justin, which is crazy. And it looked like those really affected him in the beginning. And they both got rocked in there, but I feel like Chandler won the first one, Gaethje won the second one, Gaethje won the third round. But first round, I feel like Chandler won. Second round, I feel like Gaethje stole 2 and 3 and won the fight overall. But what a war. It's hard to explain, like, even all the chaos that went on in that fucking fight, bro. I filmed the whole fight, so I got that whole fight filmed. It's on Bailey's phone. I gotta get that. Yeah, it was filmed on her phone. And, dude, just what a fucking Jesus Christ, just what a fight, man. Go watch that fight. To kick the pay-per-view card off like that, bro, was insane, man. Like, first round, back and forth, they both got hurt, both got rocked. Second round, they're fighting, going to war. Same basically thing, like, just going to war. Justin Gaethje's just like this. Looked like by the end of the third round, like Chandler's hand, he was saying his hand was broken. He was just slinging shots, going to the body, just digging to the body. Gaethje's coming, hitting him with shots, rocking him. Chandler shooting because he's hurt and tired. It was just chaos from minute 1 to the very last minute of round 3, bro. Like, just pure chaos and fun. Glad Gaethje got the win. I got a picture with Gaethje the night before, after weigh-ins. I went to the Stewart Hotel after the fights, saw him after. I could have got an after picture fight, but he was like with his mom. And everybody was asking him for pictures, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I got one. That's fine. I'm good enough, like, that's good enough. I just said, what's up, man? Good shit, bro. Like, his mom was sitting there. She wanted to go. You could tell. But Gaethje's the man of the people, bro. He fucking gives everybody pictures, man. He gives everybody pictures. He doesn't say no. He doesn't say no. He doesn't. He's a man of the people, bro. He gives everybody pictures. He's a fucking solid dude. And even when it looks like he doesn't really want to, he was in pain, bro. He was limping and shit, and he gave everybody a picture. Like, it's hard not to respect that, bro. But I just don't, I can't ask in situations like that. I'll just be like, good shit, my man. That was fucking one of the best. That's the best fight I've ever seen live in my life. Like, the best fight, just 15 minutes of chaos, bro. Best fight I've ever seen live in person, for sure, hands down. Then we go to Shane Burgos, Billy Quarantillo. That fight, this is the thing, the fights after Gaethje and Chandler were, like, still great. But Gaethje and Chandler just set the bar so fucking high because Billy Quarantillo and Shane Burgos went to war too. And that shit was a chaotic fight. They went to fucking war, man. And Billy Quarantillo, I feel like, was throwing combos. His output was hella crazy. And then he slowed down. And Shane Burgos started picking his shots and picking them apart and just beating him all around. Won the decision. And then we get to, so that was a fun fight, but it was not as much appreciated because they're coming right after Gaethje and Chandler. But, like, if they would have kicked the night off first with that fight, people would have went crazy like, bro, this is a fucking war. Because they did go to war, bro. Shane and Billy went to war. It just wasn't as much appreciated, I feel like, because it was immediately after Chandler and Gaethje. But they went to war. Shout out to Shane Burgos. I'm glad he got that W, coming off that Edson Barbosa fight. And then we got Frankie Edgar, Marlon Vera for the third fight, which was a very fun fight. Up until the third round, Marlon hit him with the T-kick, that Anderson Silva front T-kick to the mouth, knocked him out, put him down, stopped it. Frankie wanted to contest it, but he was out. And, but it was a good fight up until that moment, man, because Frankie could have won that fight. He might have been winning that fight. I mean, I don't know. The first round, he took Marlon down, put him on his back the way Jose Aldo did, put him on his back, beat him up down there. Not really beat him up down there, but controlled the fight down there. You know what I'm saying? And had him down there the whole time. Second round, I feel like Marlon was pushing the pace, picking his shots better, landing better shots, and he possibly won the second round. Third round, I don't know. It's toss-up going. It ended like a little more than halfway through the third round, but he landed that T-kick right up the middle and just put him down, and the ref stopped it, and that was it. Frankie wanted to contest it, but it's like he was hurt. There's this shot, I'll show you, bro. There's this shot where he gets smushed. His face. It shows the impact of the shot of his face. It's brutal, man. It's brutal. And now, of course, we have the co-main event. My girl, Thuggish Ruggish, you know what I'm saying? And what a fight, man. Weili came out prepared. I knew she was going to wrestle because she was working with Henry Cejudo. I knew that shit. First round, this is how I had it. I could be biased, though, so don't take my shit for take it with a grain of salt because I'm biased. But this is how I had it. First round, toss-up. I feel like Weili could have got it because Weili got it because she took her down and kept her on her back for a little bit. But Rose was looking for submissions, scrambling, doing up kicks, hurting. But the stand-up, I feel like the stand-up, Rose was winning all the stand-up. Rose got cracked a couple times where she got hit hard. But I still feel like after that, Rose returns fire, and she knows how to, like, when she gets hit hard, I have to return fire and get it done. Like, bing, bing, bing. So she would get hit. But the first round, I gave it like that. Second round was real close round. I don't know who they gave it to, but I could be biased. I thought Rose was winning that second round. Third round, Rose was winning up until the last, 30 seconds minute. Weili took her down. And then I was, wondering, are they going to give Weili that round because she took her down, you know, just to steal the whole round, like, because she took her down. I don't know. I didn't think, like, you can do that. Like, she was beating her up the whole round. And there was a moment in the third round where she landed that same kick and dropped her, and dropped Weili, like, right, like, with the same kick that split the guard. It might have been in the second round. I think it was in the third. But, and then she got taken down at the end, and it was like, well, did all that work just get, like, nullified because she fucking took her down? I don't know. I thought Rose got it. Fourth round, Rose got a takedown at the end of the round, but was winning in the stand-up. I still feel like she wins the stand-up. She gets cracked. Weili throws everything into her shots. Everything. Just hard shots, bro. Brutal hard shots. She throws everything into them. And that's what I think that was like kind of like where people were like, you know, wondering like, you know, but she was throwing everything. Rose would get cracked a couple times, but Rose would return fire and finish with a leg kick or finish with a couple shots. And the more devastating shots I feel like Rose landed. I feel like Rose hurt Weili more times than Rose got hurt, and cracked her more times than Rose got cracked. And then that was the fourth round. Rose took her down, and then they were back up. So I feel like she got that round. The fifth round, she for sure got it. She took Weili down, put her on her back, and dominated that whole round. And so I thought, if anything, Rose won 3-2. Possibly that second round could have been Rose's as well. Like I said, though, I'm biased. I'm watching from Rose's perspective. Not Rose's perspective, but like on the perspective is I'm rooting for Rose. So I want her to win. So I might have been real biased because I think she could have got the second round. Definitely 3, 4, and 5. So when they said 49-46 at the end, I was like, that sounds more like it, because that's what I thought, you know? I thought she for sure had 3, 4, and 5, possibly 2, you know. But I like I said, I'm biased. I don't know, but she got the dub. That's all that matters to me, man. After the fights, you know, I'll talk about it later. But got to meet up with her and Pat and fucking hug them and get pictures with them, which is always my favorite thing. It's like an honor and just a blessing that I get to share this victory with her, like with them and Joey and Marty and shit. It's like, it's just an honor, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, literally, Rose is my favorite fighter of all time. Like, and it's like, I'm sharing like victories with them, even if it's only 15 minutes, you know, like, and chopping it up and just talking shit, you know. It's an honor to be able to share that time with them. And then we have the main event, of course, Kamaru, Colby Covington. What a fight! First 2 rounds. Dude, Kamaru's kind of doing his thing. Colby's output is a little less. Colby didn't throw barely any strikes in the first round, and Kamaru's kind of definitely getting the better of him in the first round. Second round, fucking Kamaru drops him, almost finishes him. Third round, Colby starts turning it on, the 3, 4, and 5s, and starts turning it on, doing more output, landing better shots. Took Kamaru down one time, was mixing it up, shooting, changing levels. He took him down once, but there was one time where Kamaru grabbed the fence too. People weren't even saying nothing about that, but he did grab the fence, stop takedown. I noticed that. But they went to war again. It wasn't like as chaotic as the first one, but they definitely went to war again. It was a back and forth fight. Kamaru slightly edged him out, I feel like, in the striking, and landed better shots, more powerful shots, was better at avoiding shots. But Colby was turning it on in those later rounds, definitely more. It was a close fight, man. It was a close fight. Kamaru edged him out and won the decision. It was a fun fight, man. Great fight. Great night of fights, dude. Just the cards that I've been going to lately, bro. These last 2 cards this year, the 261 and this 268, beautiful performances, man, by everybody. Just the best cards, bro. These last 2 cards that I've been to, and then on top of that, Madison Square Garden. I finally got to experience Madison Square Garden. Is just, you know, is a great arena. Got bags, got little souvenirs, got a poster, got some t-shirts, man. Madison Square Garden is just it. I loved it. And man, this trip was amazing. This is my favorite trip for sure. Went to the Fighter Hotel, went to the Hilton Hotel after, down past Times Square, down to 53rd. Turned right on 53rd, boom. Got a picture with Vicente Luque. Got a picture with Ian Gary. Got a picture with John Anik. Finally got John Anik, man. I've always wanted to get a picture with John Anik because he's just a cool dude. You know, I like John Anik. He's a nice, fucking friendly guy. Finally got one with John Anik. Vicente, Ian Gary, and then Pat Barry came down. We're with hella people, and Pat Barry and I felt terrible because I had to leave my girl down there. But she was okay with it. She says that she was okay with it. I believe her. She was okay with it. But internally I felt terrible because I wanted her to meet Rose. But Pat brought us up. He's like, I don't know, because they just went through war. I should have been more. What do you call it? Like I should have texted Pat like, I'm with my girl. He knew, like, I warned them I'm coming out there with my girl, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I should have been more, like, I'm bringing my girl, you know what I mean? Like, after, like, so when he saw me with my girl, he's like, fuck, Rose is up there. She just went through 25 minutes of fucking war, you know, just, you know, which I should have knew. And he just invited me, Joey, and Marty up. Bailey was hella cool with it. I love her for that shit because she, like, I felt terrible out there. Like, damn, I wanted her to experience this with me. But she was cool about it. And, man, just in there, we're talking to Pat Barry, chopping it up with them, like, you know, just about the fight, just about shit in general. Rose comes out, she's like, doing good, you know, she's saying, you know, she appreciates it, and I'm just like, man, this is incredible, man. Every time it's incredible. Got to spend some time, got some pictures, just an incredible time. But then when I got to the airport yesterday, Pat Barry texted me, and he was like, hey, next time, it's all good for your girl. And I was like, man... You know what I'm saying? Like, so next time Rose fights, I'll bring Bailey. We're going again. Bailey's coming again. She's going to meet Rose and meet Pat. She met Pat. Pat came down. I introduced her. I was like, hey, this is my girl Bailey. Boom, they shook hands. It was cool, which was cool. That was dope for me because I got to introduce Pat to my girl. So, like, that was really cool. Also, I do want to give a quick shout out. Danielia, I might have said your name wrong. I apologize. She's from I don't know where she's from, Pennsylvania, but she has an accent. Fucking sweet lady. And she comes in, she's like, I listen to your fucking podcast. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, how crazy? But then I start thinking after I leave, I'm like, oh, her name is Danielia. You just sounded out. Danielia. And on Instagram, she's Danielia something. She's like, got a family and all this stuff, but like, she's always said things that, she's loved Rose too. She's a big fan of Rose and Pat and them. And, she came up to me and was like, I listen to your podcast. I was like, wow, that's incredible. You know what I mean? Like, I felt extremely, I just felt hella humbled and, like, honored, like, that she, like, I don't know this lady, you know what I'm saying? And she comes up to me and says that. And, like, well, yeah, we're cool on Instagram and shit, but, like, for her to say that to me is just, like, I don't know, man. That shit blew my mind. Like, it just made me feel hella, like, it just made me feel good, to be honest. Like, you know, because, like, and, but yeah, so shout out to Danielia. If I pronounced your name wrong, I apologize. But she's fucking nice lady, and she fucking, you know, I hugged her at the end. I was like, oh man, thanks for everything, you know, because she's just being nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if people listen to this shit, bro. 20 people maybe. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know. But I'm grateful for everyone that does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have like my pana. I know my pana Mon listens to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about all of them, but most of them, because he'll, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the people that do, like, really tune into this shit and, like, listen to it, man, and check it out all the time, like, that shit means a lot to me, bro, because, like, you know, I get, like, sometimes I get 50 views, sometimes I get 17, you know, but, like, those 17 views, that means, like, I think 17 people watched, I would imagine. I don't know, but, like, that shit means the world to me, so, yeah, man. But fuck, 33 minutes. This is a long video. I apologize. I'll get this up later. I'm gonna go to the gym right now, and then I'll come home. I'll edit it all up and add the photos, the videos, everything that I got for you guys. And thanks for showing love, man. When this shit drops, like it, subscribe, share it, bro. Because the videos after fight days, I'm very energized and like there's lots of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just show love. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. This weekend is Max Holloway, fucking Yair Rodriguez. So definitely be making another video, but I'm going to edit this later. Like I said, when it drops, like it, subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications so you're notified when all the shit drops all the time or whatnot. But